Hey everyone. Um, I just got a new phone, so I figure I'm going to do a quick video and review on the new truck I bought back in December of 2021. I am sitting in right now in 2022 Ram Rebel 1500. And I picked this up, like I said, in December. It's got 3,900 kilometers on it. And so what I'm going to talk about is my review on what I like and what I don't like about this vehicle, and whether if I would buy a Ram again. So let's start off with what I like about this truck. What I like about this truck is the styling. The interior in here is especially the Ram Rebel trimming. It's very beautiful. It's got the large screen, even the cluster here. It's just nicely laid out. The trimming, everything feels like this is like aluminum. It's not like cheap plastic. And the dash here, it's a soft touch. It's very cushy. It's not like in the old days when Dodge made Ram trucks, where a lot of hard plastic and stuff like that. So they have stepped up the game in that department. This interior here is one of the reasons why I chose it over comparing to other vehicles or other brand, like say GM. I didn't like the GM because the interior is way outdated. I also wanted, something a little bit nicer, more comfort, and more room in the back. As if you can see, this is a crew cab, but the back here is huge compared to other trucks with a crew cab or whatever they call it on other brands. You can look, you see the side window here. And the back window here, like the back is much longer. It's almost like a limousine back here. I have old parents, so I take them on road trips quite a bit, and they need to be comfortable. Lots of room. The other thing, talking about comfort, it's got a very nice, comfortable ride to it. It's got coil springs all around. Some people said, oh, well, there'll never be a work truck. Well, maybe so, but I bought this truck for a road trip, camping, and hauling a few stuff here and there, but I'm not going to be putting anything dramatically heavy or anything like that. And this truck has a very good towing capacity. It's got the 392 gearing in the back. It's the Ram Rebel trimming. The Classic has, I believe, the 323. This Ram is equipped with a 5.7 liter. The motor itself, it's the other thing I like about it, it's pretty reliable, very well sound. Lately we've been having temperature in the minus 30 Celsius. Starts up just beautifully fine, idles fine. Although I did notice a few times, and this happens with other brand too, when it's downshifting to the lower gear, coming to a stop, and then you touch the gas pedal a little bit, there's a little bit of clunk. Most people say that could be a software update fix or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not going to get into that, that area, because I really don't know what's causing it. So this review is just based on what I find as a regular consumer, what I like about this truck and what I don't. So far, other thing that I like about this truck is that it is high. It's a little raised up compared to the other, I guess, normal trim line. I think that's pretty much covers what I like about this truck. I've talked about the interior. Everything's premium designing. The design of the interior it's well laid out. What I don't like about this truck And I've been, since I've owned this truck in December, I've been to the dealership more times than I can count on my hands and feet. I've probably been in there quite 12 times or so. It's a lot of things started with, like, I had creaky front end suspension. They ended up replacing the upper and lower control arm on the driver front. You know, the headrest here, the passenger was rattling. So most of it, the problem I'm still experiencing is a lot of interior noise. There's a little bit of little rattling here coming from somewhere. It's not consistent, but it's there at the dash here, and in the back here there's like a vibrating sound and stuff like that. You know, I'm assuming it's either something inside the door panel or the panel itself. They have already tightened up the guides and stuff and put padding because it was tapping against the frame of the truck once in a while. So they fixed that, so that's better, but it's still vibrating. It's just like every day you go in here, you're discovering like new noises and stuff like that. You know, like this panel on the door here, it's loose. So, like, I mean, at the top there's a little bit of a, you know, gap. You can wiggle around and you close the door and it vibrates. You know, it wasn't installed properly, you know. Same with this here. This roof liner barely touches the weather stripping, so it usually comes apart like that right there. See, like there's nothing, like, you know, there's barely anything here, you know. And so I try to get them to fix this. They try to readjust the weather stripping, but it, like you can see, like it's just barely covering it. It's just very overlapping the headliner, you know. So I don't understand why Ram, like, are they trying to cheap out, like trying to cut back on material or something? Like, they could have just made this a little bit longer, you know, and there wouldn't be any kind of problem. Like, or, you know, they're trying to cut back, like trying to save a millimeter here and there. I don't know. This selector switch here, when it's minus 30, all the lights here flickers, you know, and as the car warms up, it'll go back to normal, you know. And, you know, it's just things like that. That's a bit annoying. You're paying a lot of money for this kind of truck, you know. After said and done, like this truck here in Canada, you know, with the tax, extended warranty, everything like that, it's 80 grand, you know. And when you're spending this kind of money, you know, you expect a little bit better put together. You know, like the material and everything is like good. I don't have no complaints, but I think Ram, it's still a bit off on the quality of control for assembly and everything like that. But then again, I hear, you know, other brands also have the same issues too, here and there. But it just seems to me, you know, I've owned other brands. It seems like this one is right off the bat, there are so many things that need looked at, and I had to go to the dealership more than I should be for a new vehicle. You know, I understand new vehicle has its, you know, defects or here and there, and nothing's perfect, but there's quite a bit of stuff. Like the other thing is this here panel, this entertainment unit, whatever they call it, Uconnect. Well, at first it was disconnecting and connecting with my phone quite a bit, all the time when I remote start the vehicle, and my phone will go connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect. Happens quite often and frequent, and every time they try to update it and everything, it's I guess it's fixed, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't because of the update. And I found a way around it. under device management, and just don't have its the Android Drive start up every time you start up your vehicle. I have it switched start up with the phone. If I need Android Drive, I just turn it on, and it's fine that way. But before they did the update, I also had a problem where when I turn on the truck, this unit here does not turn on. It's pitch black. It's dead in the water. Try to shut off the truck, turn it back on several times, play around with the command start to see maybe it had something to do with that. It would not turn on. And there was once that, I drive probably about 20 minutes and it just came on automatically. And that, so they updated that. And since they updated it, it's happened once. And even after driving 20 minutes, it didn't come on at all until I shut off the vehicle, like after I reached my destination. And, I was where I was for, I don't know, an hour or so, come back out, start the vehicle, and it's back on. So, the other thing is the problem when this is not turned on, like during cold climate, this truck, you can't control the heated seat, whether it goes on or off when you start the vehicle. This here has pre-programmed that it will come on at a certain temperature and shut off at a certain temperature, And I kind of find that a little bit annoying too, because there's a lot of times I don't need the heated seats, but it's on. It comes on and it's hot. Same with the steering wheel. A lot of times I don't need the heated steering wheel, but it comes on. So whatever. Dodge or Ram said that they have it programmed to come on at certain temperature, and the problem with that is if this doesn't turn on, you can't turn that off. So you could be, driving a vehicle and the heated seat is turned on, and same with the heated steering, it gets pretty hot. And, from my experience, sometimes it gets so hot, it messes up your steering because everything inside, underneath, it gets loose and it gets permanent damage. I've seen that on a vehicle where, you can twist this whole cushioning thing because from the heated steering wheel after it was too hot. So I try not to have it too hot. Once it's warmed up, I shut it off. So that's my concern for that. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Would I buy a Ram again? I would say that they would need to do better quality control on their products, assembling and installation, things like that. If I would consider to buy it again. But at this point, from what I see, from my experience, no, I probably wouldn't buy a Dodge Ram right now again if I had to do it all over again. Now other brands have their own issues and problems too, so this is not completely a bash on Dodge only and saying other brands are better or whatever, but if I had to do it all over again, I'd probably reconsider buying a different brand. And like I said, they would have to step up their game. Since I've owned this vehicle, I really haven't really enjoyed it. It doesn't feel like, I bought a brand new vehicle. It feels like I bought a used vehicle and just inherited other people's hand-me-downs problems and stuff like that. So that's it for now. Have a good day.